Hi, welcome back into the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Seiko 5, and it's not just any Seiko 5. Seiko 5s have so many categorizations. So this is a Seiko 5 Sport, and it's a Seiko 5 Sport SKX series, and it's a Seiko 5 Sport SKX series SRPD63, which I assume the SRPDs are the color ranges, looking at the Seiko website. So this is a Seiko 5 with the automatic movement 4R63, which is a 23 joule movement. I think similar to the one that we see in a lot of the AliExpress watches, the NH35, because it has the same power reserve. I could be wrong, but this one for the Seiko, it's the 4R63. And this is in a stainless steel case, and it has a hard Lex crystal. And the crystal is pretty flush to the case, as you can see. The dimensions on this watch is 13.5 millimeters thick, and it's a 42.5 millimeter diameter dial, and it's 46 millimeters lug to lug, and has a 22 millimeter band width, which I actually like. Most of my watches are 20 millimeter, but this one is 22. I really like that. A few other specs on this one. It is water resistant up to 100 meters, and it has a push-pull crown. So as you can see here, it's just simply push-pull. And you can wind the watch. And if you watch the second hand there, it is hacking. So when I pull it out, the second hand stops. So you can get a really good setting if you're using like a world clock. You can set this to the world clock on the second. And it does have an exhibition case back, which is pretty nice. You can see there, so you can see the weight swinging away there if I'm able to move it enough. And the MSRP on this watch is $325. I don't think you really see them selling for that price other than maybe on Seiko.com, but if you look at Amazon or Macy's or anywhere like that, you can catch a sale. And I think I ended up paying about $210 maybe for this one after all was said and done from Macy's. So I got this watch because I've had good experience with Seikos in the past, but I was a little sour on them because of the pricing and the features. Like I said, it's only a hard Lex and it's not a screw down crown. So I've gotten used to these higher spec watches from AliExpress, but I decided to give this one a try because I really like the color, the green dial, and the kind of copper or rose gold trims on the hands and the indices, and then on the badging as well. So I said, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I'm not crazy about the day and date. I prefer just the date because if I don't know what day it is, I don't know. I got more problems than just my watch. So I have a few other Seikos I'm going to show you, and the reason I decided to get it is because, again, I've had good experience with Seikos. So first one I have here, I don't know the models on any of these except for one of them, really, or two of them. But I've had this standard everyday quartz Seiko. I've had this watch at least 27 years based on a picture I have of my wife and my daughter when she was a baby, and that was at least 27 years old. As you can see, there's a lot of scratching on the case. I wore this when I worked a pretty heavy retail load, you know, working 50, 60 hours at a busy retail store. But it's a low-profile watch. The two-tone, you know, back then when I was a kid, I thought that was kind of cool, you know, kind of flashy. But I really like the sunburst gray dial, the applied indices, the simple hands, and it's proven to be very durable. The other Seiko I got after that was this solar Seiko. Another gray dial. I guess we're seeing a theme here with the gray dials. This one my wife got me, and again with the two-tone. It came on a came on a black bracelet that didn't last too long, so I ended up replacing it with this leather black bracelet. Very soft leather. I really like this bracelet. But yeah, this is solar. This is probably 10 years old, and there were times when I thought it was dead, and you know, it just stopped moving, or it would do 2 ticks on the second, and that was it. And according to Seiko, that meant the battery was on its way out. But then I wore it out in the sun a few times and came back to life. So good for that one. And the next one I have is a Seiko 5, another Seiko 5, more of the dress style watch. I didn't get all the specs on this one because this video is not really about this watch, but just showing you my other Seikos. And then this is probably my king of Seikos because it is a King Seiko. And this one I got, surprisingly, another gray face, right? At a yard estate sale, I got this watch for $1. And this is a legit vintage King Seiko high beat. It's hard to catch it on the camera here with the glare. But it's a, like I said, high beat. You got the medallion. They don't do that on the watches anymore. Um, got it for $1. The band was pretty shot, but whatever. You can get a cheap band, replace it, and it does need a cleaning. It's not reliable. I can't wear it. I need to get it serviced. But yeah, King Seiko from High Beat King Seiko from an estate sale for $1. So anyway, going back to this one, like I said, I didn't want to like this watch. I just loved the way it looked, but the specs, in my opinion, were just not on par for the price with what you can get from AliExpress. If you can spend $80 on AliExpress and get a sapphire crystal, screw down crown, 200 meters water resistant, stainless steel case, Seiko NH35 movement. So you're basically getting a Seiko essentially, because these are cased in China anyway. It's not like these are made in Japan anymore, like this one was. These are. You look at the back and it says cased in China. So what's the difference between buying this and one from AliExpress? I don't know. There's just something about it. I don't know if it's the like that feeling like an old friend, but whatever. It's comfortable to wear. I really enjoy the watch a lot more than I thought I would. It has a cheap clasp. Again, it's MSRP of $325, and they put this cheap price clasp on there. But my experience wearing it, it's comfortable to wear. It's not too big. It's not too small. It looks good. It looks big on a camera. They all do. But overall, I've been very satisfied with this watch. Keeps good time. Sometimes it seems like it might be running a little fast, but then I look at the world clock and no, it's right on time where it should be. So if you're thinking about a Seiko and spending the money on a brand name over something on, say, AliExpress, where you're a quarter of the price and you're getting double the specs, maybe think twice. Have some of those AliExpress inexpensive watches around, but having these brand name watches, there's just something about them. I don't know. Like I said, the specs seem to be the same. They're Japanese internals that are cased in China, but I've been very happy with this watch, and I could probably see myself going for a little bit higher end Seiko, maybe something in the Prospects line or a Turtle, if I can find. They had some pretty cool limited edition turtles, but anyway, I'll leave some links in the description, affiliate links to Amazon, so if you want to pick one of these up, you can help the channel out a little bit. But thanks for watching. This has been me showing off my Seiko 5 SKX SRPD63 in green. So thanks a lot. See you on the next one.